Welcome back to the Hermitcraft server. Well, I went ahead and I got a hold of some carrots, and I'm going to drop most of them in here. Just carry one stack of them with me. And let's see, I've got my leads. I've got a couple of stacks of building blocks just in case. And what I'm going to do is, since apparently there's no more horses over there was just the two, I'm going to head out here. And I'm going to go this way along the track, because I remember there was some horses out in the wild out that way. So I think what I'm going to do is head out there and find some more horses, tame them, and head back here with them and build up a decent stock of horses. So I'm going to head along this way. As I remember, there's at least 2 or 3 places along the track where horses in the wild can be found, so I might as well take advantage of that. And I'm going to cruise out here until I find some. Alright, here is our first, well, I almost said victim, but these guys aren't victims. They're future merchandise and breeding stock. Oh. All right. Come on. All right, good. Let's pop the saddle on here and take him back to the stable, or the fenced-in pasture-ish area that I've got out there. A little bit of laggy issues here, but I kind of anticipated that. This is a pretty decent one. He's got, what is that, 11 hearts. He seems to have a decent speed. At least he's going about as fast as he can and still be in here where stuff is going to be loading. Alright, I'm going to put him away and head back out and look for another one. Alright, I'm out here over a section of track that I believe Slipgator's been working on this. And I'm pivoted up here waiting for daylight because it went and got dark on me, but I noticed something peculiar. My clock is not updating. According to my clock, it's noon. But of course, it's actually closer to the middle of the night because the moon is almost straight overhead. So something peculiar is going on here. I'm going to try logging out and back on again to see if that helps. No, that doesn't seem to have helped anything. Well, we'll have to see what's going on here. Alright, it's just into the morning time here. The clock is still showing noon, even though it obviously isn't. It hasn't changed all night. It's still pointed at noon throughout the entire Minecraft night. So I'm just going to tear my pillar down and proceed onward on my search for horse merchandise. Specifically, horses to use as merchandise. Alright, let's just bypass that. And now we have an obstacle course with Spider webs? Oh boy, you're going to have to be real careful to get through this. Alright. That horse doesn't count because he's fenced in. He obviously belongs to somebody. Probably Slipgator. But I'm thinking that this looks like good territory to look for horses, so I'm going to look around. Ah, if I can keep from walking into the water pit, which I'm really glad it wasn't the lava pit. Okay, no horses over that way. Let's head around here. Sort of follow along the track without walking into this wants to be a ravine. And see about finding more horses. Right, there's the fence up here. We'll just follow that along. No, that's a cow. Those are chickens. Alright. I will be back when I find something. And as I watch the sun set once again from atop another pillar, you'll notice that my clock is still reporting noon. Something peculiar is going on here. Okay, here we are in the desert here, and I found a couple of more horses. Alright. So let's see, well, let's get the food topped off from all that jumping around. And I am going to build a little temporary corral here. Just as a place to keep one whilst I take the other one back. There, that'll take care of that. Alright, let's start with this guy. Actually, that's not what I meant. This is what I meant. It'll take a few times, but he'll get used to the idea. Come on. Get away from the cactus. Alright, now let's pop the saddle on here. And we'll just jump him in. Dismount. Wait a minute. Let's get the saddle. Now dismount. Pearl out of here. Grab my lead. Let's go get this one. And then we'll put him in there because I just saw a third one over there. Alright, come on. Oh, this is a good one here. 14 hearts. That's pretty good. They're being a little stubborn, but that's alright. Come on. Alright. Perhaps he's tamed? Well, he's accepting saddles, so yeah. Okay. Get the saddle. This is a good one, definitely. Alright, now, the other one, he was over this way. He, she, it, I don't know. And it really doesn't matter. Okay, I saw one. There it is. There it is over here. Alright, so we'll see about taming this one as well. Oh, wait a minute. Let's use some of these carrots. Apparently he won't take the carrots if he's not tamed. Okay. Get out of the water, you big dummy. Alright, feed him a bunch, maybe he'll... Oh, yeah, okay. Come on. Alright, this way, come on. Alright, fine. Oh, no saddle. You can't steer him without a saddle. I have to remember that. Oh, how I could imagine forgetting that. Alright, let's have a quick look around and see if there's any more of these guys out here. Yes, there is. Alright, let's put this one in the corral and go get that other one. Alright, get in here. Wow, you jumped clean over it. I'm impressed. Alright, get the saddle. And now let's head back out here and find that third one, or fourth one, or however many it is. Here we are. Okay, let's start with some wheat. Okay, alright, this guy's tame right away. So, note to self. Getting ready to tame horses, feed them first. Alrighty. I am now going to engage in the project, and it is going to be a little bit of a project, of getting all of these horses back to where they're going to do me some good. I've got 3 here. I'm riding number 4. Alright. I'm going to head back over and take them back to the multi-farm. And I'll see you when I've got all of that taken care of. That's going to take me a while. Alright, here we are. Taking down the pillar I spent the night on. And now it's time to get the last horse. I don't need to leave this here. No doubt I will need the fences anyway. Alright, let's gather up all my fence. Put on a saddle. Let's get out of here. Time to head back. 12 hearts seems to be decently fast, especially when I hit sprint. He's moving about as fast as the terrain loads. So, shouldn't be too hideously long before I get this one back to base. And at the rate he's moving, I might even get there before sunset. Okay, it ought to be right. Ah, here it is. All right, we're in the home stretch. And this one is moving pretty fast. It's just a little past noon, and I'm already just about there. So there's the restaurant. There's the motel. The horse parking, which I'm not going to use right now. I'm going to head up here. All right, let me get a lead. Okay. There. All right. And these two are kept out separate because they prove to be significantly faster than the other two. Or other three, actually. All right. So, what I'm going to be doing there is, well, at some point, I'm going to have to take these guys all into New Hermiton to the horse testing facility that Azuma built to find out just exactly how fast they all are. And what I'm going to be doing with these guys is using them to breed horses for sale. These are not going to be for sale, but the ones that I breed from them will be. You know, because what I found out about horse breeding is that the offspring, its stats, are determined by the stats of both parents, averaged together with a third set of stats that are generated on the spot, which means that the offspring are never going to be quite as good as the parents. Especially if you got like a couple of 14-heart horses, you breed them together, and you're going to get a horse more than likely that is less than 14 hearts. So, that's what the plan is. And I'm going to have to work out some housing for these things. Probably just an arrangement of fences and whatnot for the time being. But so that I can put each one in its own place. And go from there. The idea being to control which ones breed with what ones, so that while these horses will never be as, the ones that I breed will never be quite as grand as their parents, they will at least be the best that they can be. All right, one more batch of fence. All right. Okay, I'm going to get some daylight, work out a little bit of a plan in my head, just exactly how I want to do this. I'm probably going to use that plateau over there for this. And then we will very soon get to be breeding horses. And then I got to do something with the rest of these critters. Automated farming of some kind. And, oh yeah, there is the matter of the mystery of the frozen clock. I did finally figure out what the problem was, and it was entirely my own fault. It was nothing wrong with the game or the server or anything like that. Go into video options, and in animations, you see Optifine allows you to turn a whole lot of things off. And I had most of this stuff turned off in the idea of having less lag. Things like water particles, void particles, terrain animated, potion particles, and other stuff. And one thing that I had turned off here, items animated. You don't want to turn off items animated, because when you turn that off, the clock freezes. It stops updating. So that's what that was. Goofy thing that I did myself, getting a little over anxious to try to eliminate lag sources by turning a lot of things off. I turned off one thing that I shouldn't have. So now you know, video settings, animations, items animated, you want to leave that one on. At least if you use a clock or a compass, you do. And so I'm going to continue getting set up with this, figure out what I'm going to do with the horses and get them arranged and so on. And I might even take some time off camera to ride them over to New Hermiton and get them rated. And then we'll figure out what to do with breeding. In the meantime, my next video tomorrow will be in my main world, because I've got some work to do on the iron farm there. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.